Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, like I always say, welcome to the channel. Today is Thursday, July 27th, 2023. Hope you're all doing well and that you all had a great month. In today's video, I'm going to give you my recap of July as well as talk about my intentions for August. So, July was a really good month. Professionally, personally, it was a really it was a really fun, exciting month. Work-wise, it was exciting because I'm always learning new tricks of the trade and what I do, and always making new connections and learning from my colleagues, and just moving onward and upward, at work and professionally in general. I was reflecting a little bit this week because this coming Tuesday, the 1st, is actually my 1 year anniversary of being promoted as an account executive. And I took some time to think about and reflect about, the lessons that I had learned and the skills that I've obtained over the last year. And had a really good talk with my CEO today about the, current state of things. And we put together a really cool strategy where I can implement my all of my skills and experiences to build out some great initiatives for Ignite, which is now Renvio, and myself. So it's really exciting stuff, and it's really cool that the call kind of happened out of the blue today. So it was cool that it happened right at my 1 year anniversary, and it's like a new not a new start, but it's almost like a new start. New strategy, utilizing everything that I've learned to move forward. So, really good there. As far as the FFB goes, as a reminder, the Foundation Fighting Blindness Pittsburgh Vision Walk is on October 28th. It's a Saturday. And I'm going to remind you guys in every video, just to make sure that everybody who's in the area, who's interested in attending, knows the date and time and logistics of all of that. And our Foundation Fighting Blindness Vision Walk kickoff luncheon is on September 16th, which is new information. And that will, that's a Saturday, and that will take place at Dave and Buster's down at the waterfront um, in Homestead. So we're excited about that and hoping to have a great turnout at both events. But really, the kickoff would be cool to see, see some more people after COVID has finally let up a little bit, and people are being more adventurous and going to in-person events. So that'll be really neat. And I that's pretty much it as far as professional stuff and Foundation Fighting Blindness stuff. Always doing stuff behind the scenes with the FFB, always on call, offering up my services in any way that I can to help out my local chapter as well as the national organization in any way that I can. So always available for that. Always excited to help drive that mission forward, as you all know. Personally, it was a great month. I had some good friends of mine come over earlier in the month with their new baby, and we hung out for a few hours. It was on a Friday evening, which was really nice. And I had a family friend visit last week for the week, and my parents, my sister, and our friend and I hung out for the week and did some fun activities. We went to the 93 Memorial in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, which is about an hour and a half away from me, where the one of the planes went down on September 11th, and we we looked at we went around the memorial, the monument, and just explored the area, and there were a lot of there was a visitor center with a lot of like artifacts from the wreckage and recordings of the telephone calls that some of the passengers made to their family members before the crash, and and just a really solemn experience. This is the third time that I've been there, but every single time I've gone there, it's been a very different experience because they're continually developing the memorial, the property. So it's always something new and special every time I go. So it was really fun. that's the big thing that we did last week. And then we went out to eat, most nights and hung out, and it was a nice week. So always continuing to exercise and eat healthy. I run 4 days a week. I lift once or twice a week, and yeah, eating healthy most days, and really just making my physical health a priority, and my overall health in general. So, um, that's really the main stuff. Always doing something. I always say, I've been saying this on almost every video this year. Every single day, whether it's work related or not, I'm doing something that I enjoy doing, and it's really making for a very fulfilling life. It's definitely a journey, and I'm in it for the long haul, and I'm grateful for how things are going. So that's pretty much the general update. My intentions for August are pretty much to keep doing what I'm doing. Like I said, I had a good call with my CEO today, and really gonna next week start to fully implement what we talked about, and can't wait to see the results of those initiatives. So really happy about that. Something that I wanted to share with you guys today, because a lot of this channel is dedicated to my experience with retinitis pigmentosa, and I wanted to just share a little vision update with you guys. I might have to do another video in the future about the symptoms and how this condition progresses, but I have noticed over the last year or so some not new symptoms but worsening symptoms of my vision, and which is to be expected with a progressive condition. But this is the first time in over a decade that I've noticed any changes in any of my visual abilities, whether it's color perception or anything like that. I want to start though by saying that my visual field is no worse from like when I'm looking around, looking out, when I navigate, my mobility, everything is the same as I always remember it being. It's never been better than it is now. So that's good. The visual field is the most important thing. But what I have noticed over the last year is a decreased contrast perception and increased photophobia. Now, photophobia, for those of you that don't know, is light sensitivity. So sensitivity to the sun, sensitivity to bright lights. Really, I profoundly noticed it when we were out to eat one of the days last week, and I had a ball cap on, and we were walking around outside to get to the restaurant, and it was an overcast day, and it actually looked like a sunny day, which traditionally I've been very, very comfortable with overcast days. It's like my ideal outdoor scenario, but it's been noticeably getting brighter and brighter outside even when it is an overcast day, which is, it's I can't be surprised, but I also can't help but be a little bit bummed about it, because it just indicates progression. But I'm trying to stay ahead of it mentally, because that's really the only way that I can stay ahead of it, because I can't do anything about it physically. And I'm doing a lot of things in my life and in my career to stay ahead of it. And I just wanted to share that update with you, because since I've started this channel about 3 years ago. Yeah, next month will be 3 years. I never had the opportunity to talk about any progression in my condition, because nothing's progressed. So I wanted to share that with you guys today, and also to let you know that I'm trying to be as positive as possible, and like I said, moving forward, onward and upward, and continuing to do things every single day to stay ahead of this thing. So I wanted to mention that real quick. So thank you all for watching the video. I really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed it. I had to check the time there for a second. We're about 10 minutes. Love you all very much, and I will see you all in the next video.